The girl placed the hot water bag into the bathtub. Unexpectedly, in the next second, the hot water bag traveled through a time black hole and appeared beside an ancient general. The general had no idea what this was. A curious soldier picked it up and discovered that it was very warm. Just as everyone was puzzled, a quilt suddenly flew out of the bathtub, along with various foods and water. It turned out that on the other side, the girl saw how magical the bathtub was, so she found unused items at home and threw them all into it. Seeing so many supplies appear suddenly, the general and his soldiers were extremely excited. He immediately ordered his subordinates to distribute all the quilts and food to the soldiers. It turned out that the general was currently besieged by the enemy, not only lacking food, but also lacking clothing to withstand the cold. Seeing so many novel items in the bathtub, the general believed that this must be food gifted by God, so he immediately led his soldiers to thank the divine for the blessing. However, these foods alone were not enough to help them survive the crisis. Therefore, the general wrote a letter and threw it into the bathtub. When the girl saw it, she realized that this magical bathtub could actually connect to ancient times. She immediately wrote a reply to the general and said she would send supplies to him as soon as possible. Soon, the girl began buying various types of rice online. However, her phone soon sent a notification that her balance was insufficient. While the girl was worrying, a large amount of gold and silver treasures suddenly flew out of the bathtub next to her. It turned out that these were the general's rewards. The girl was very excited when she saw them. After having enough money, she immediately purchased more supplies. Meanwhile, the general had no knowledge of any of this. Looking at the bathtub that hadn't responded, everyone felt a bit frustrated. Unexpectedly, at this moment, a large amount of food suddenly flew out of the bathtub. That's right. The girl was putting these supplies into the bathtub. After solving the food problem, the girl contacted the clothing store owner and directly ordered 20,000 sets of winter clothes, as well as a large number of bedding. The clever girl also thought of buying some solar heaters for the general. Soon, the general received these items. Seeing these modern clothes and boots, the soldiers became even